Good evening, Carl here from the Irish Weather Network. This chart here shows you a major snow event across the island next Thursday, February the 11th. If the charts were to pull off, this will give some serious amount of snow across the island. This, if you were following the last few forecasts that I've done, we're talking about the Atlantic trying to break through, and this weather front here coming in off the Atlantic is pushing up against the cold air that's already in situ over the island. And this is going to just turn to snow, and everywhere is going to get a good spell of snow over this, and you could have 5 to 10 centimetres on lower levels by the time this is already finished. And that's on top of what could fall through the eastern counties in the early part of the week. So there could be some snow depths by next Thursday if the charts are going to verify, which I'm going to show you now in a second. These next charts here is just the dividing line between the cold air that's pooling over Denmark and Scandinavia heading in a direction, and the mild air that's over the mid-Atlantic. Now I just want to draw your attention to these lines here: -7, -9, -11 and -13. These are isotherms of lines of equal temperature. Now this is at the 850 millibar level, which is 1500 meters up, about a mile up in the sky. And these give a good representation of the temperature during the daytime at sea level. So if it's -10, the isotherm, in the 850 millibar level, it's going to be 0 degrees Celsius at sea level. So I'm going to run this through, and I'm going to show you the cold air that's going to approach the island over the next couple of days. Now, I'll stop it here on Sunday. We now have -11 here, 850 millibar temperatures just off the coast of England. We have the -9 now on just approaching and over Ireland. Now, -10 would be in here somewhere. It's not shown here, but that's a good indicator of temperatures at sea level, as I said. You will see this now approaching the coast, the east coast of Ireland, through Monday and into Tuesday. Now what we have here is the -9, so the -10 is over the east coast and Northern Ireland, and also covers all of England. So during the day, the temperatures are going to be around freezing point, or maybe just 1 degree in daylight hours, and below freezing. This is on the east coast what I'm talking about, because the winds are easterly, and they come off the Irish Sea, which is still kind of a relatively mild direction, because the air is modified by the sea surface temperatures. So that's why we always get milder along the windward coasts and colder over land. So over the western half of the Ireland, it's going to be even colder, but clearer. But in the east, where any precip is going to fall, it's going to be snow, and it's going to settle, and it's going to accumulate. So if I run it on still, it gets even colder. So the -10 isotherm is right across Ireland. So this could be sub-zero temperatures by day and well below freezing at night. Now I just want to do a quick explainer with the difference between the sea surface temperatures and the colder air aloft. We have sea surface temperatures of 9 degrees out in the Irish Sea at the moment, and you'll have the warmest temperatures halfway between land. As it comes closer to the coast, it drops a degree or two. But if you see over in England now, it's 6 degrees Celsius, because it's coming off a colder land. So the sea surface is actually modified by the cold land. But in this case, we have an easterly wind coming over the island all the way from Scandinavia, and these temperatures are high. They're going to be -10 coming across the island. Now, when these cold upper air temperatures cross a warm body of water, even though 9 degrees is not classed very warm, but it's a difference of 20 degrees between the sea surface temperature and the temperature in the upper atmosphere at the 850 millibar level of 1500 meters up. So that destabilizes the air over the sea, and that drives the showers inland. Now this is the same case if there was a northerly wind coming down, and you'd have like the coast of Mayo and Donegal all the way across Northern Ireland affected. Same if you have a westerly, you have Galway, Limerick, Clare and Kerry affected. But this time in the east, we have these showers. So destabilize the atmosphere over the Irish Sea, and you're going to have the heavy snow showers drifting in across eastern coastal counties. Could be into the Midlands, along the south coast and parts of the north affected too. Now, in this case, when you have the winds coming in off the Irish Sea, and I was hinting at it modify the air along the coast. Well, not in this case when you have deep cold air above. Here's the -11 temperature, and then look at the sea level, it's -1 is the air temperature. That's what we feel at the sea level. So it won't have a chance to modify the air that much. So any precip that's going to fall, it will be of snow. And it will make its way inland a good bit if the winds are strong enough. Now, at the current time now of posting this, we have the low pressure that was over Ireland for the last 2 days, bringing heavy showery rain across parts of the island, especially down northern Ireland today, where the rain was on and off on the majority of the day, heavy in places. This low pressure is going to drift to the south coast of England. And as it does so, we're going to get the easterly winds being pulled in from this direction. Now, this is going to intensify over northern parts of France, and it could give a lot of snow to the southeast parts of England, East Anglia, the London area, through Sunday. The showers are going to pack in again to Scotland, which it's been snowing there since Christmas, more or less. And now the snow level is going to come down to the eastern parts of, say, Sunderland and Newcastle area, as well as into Edinburgh and even across into Glasgow. Over our side of the world, it's going to be just a few scattered showers right along the east coast, and mainly there'll be only of sleet over snow over higher ground at first. But when the deep cold and pool of air is going to come across the island as the easterly takes hold, we're going to find these showers turning more and more to snow and accumulating at lower levels right through this coming week. Now, to pinpoint where the showers are going to fall, you can't go we can go county by county. You can't go road by road because it could be snowing a mile away from here and it'd be dry here. So that's the nature of showers. It's hit and miss with them. But there could be a prolonged spell of snow showers on Wednesday evening into the east. And then we have the rain belt coming in for Thursday, bringing that period of snow across the country, which could be a significant snow event if this was to come off. But it's still just outside a reliable time frame, and we'll keep an eye on this because it's been forecast predicted by the models for the last 3 days, so it's one to keep an eye on for later on the next week. Well, I'll update you as we come closer to the time of this, but in the meantime, I will be issuing another forecast tomorrow on Sunday for the early days next week, which it's going to be bitterly cold, and if you're out and about, do wrap up. And another thing I want to mention is because the air is so cold as well, we have to watch our pipes in the house from freezing. On the very last chart I want to show you, this is a storm depression I hinted at yesterday. I could bring the snow event now on Thursday against this blocking area high pressure over Scandinavia. Now, the models are showing that this low on the Atlantic will break through. The high pressure here over Scandinavia is going to sink into Europe. So it's back to our southerly, southwesterly winds, and any snow on the ground is going to thaw rapidly if you're going to Friday. But it'd be interesting to watch the battle between these two. The high is not overly strong. It's just under 1,040 millibars, which is strong enough. This is deep area low pressure as well. So it'd be interesting during the week which one's going to win. Is the cold air going to prevail? Is the mild air going to come in from the Atlantic and turn all our snow to slush? So keep up to date, as I said, during the week, and I'll keep you informed as we go on. So if you like this channel, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so I can make more content. And if you're going out and about over the next couple of days, please stay safe, especially in the conditions that are due to hit the country over the course of the coming week. Take care. Bye-bye.